It's time for the greatest athleticism you've ever seen in your life. The pros and the leagues are shaking in their boots. With all the videos out there of talented bowlers showing their stuff, there's this series, as it is now time to watch me suck at bowling. Welcome to the final week of candlepin bowling at Lanes and Games in the People's Republic of Cambridge. Next month, we go upstairs and do tenpin bowling. We've done an alright job here. We started slow with a 79 in the first week, then we got the 102 second week, and an 89 for the third. So what will we get this time? Let's find out. But of course, before we find out, Watch Me Suck at Bowling is a proud sponsor of the hit TV candlepin show King of the Palace. Watch talented professional and league bowlers show their stuff instead of watching this crap. To watch episodes of King of the Palace, simply go to YouTube and search for King of the Palace. If you want to subscribe to the show, go to youtube.com/newpalacelanes.
Frame 1, ball 1. Naughty, naughty. See that clear stripe? They're juicing.
The juicing does take away from the skill, although I'm calling this place out because they are closing down.
Ball 2. Juicing makes me look good.
On the other hand, the more juice that's on the bowling balls, the more likely they can be dropped.
Ball 3.
All that's left now is the finger of God, or as we call it on this show, the bowling god's middle finger. And the bowling god's middle finger sticks around for a 9. And for those of you who like pin setters, here's the Jane in action. Something different. And there you go.
Frame 2, ball 1.
9 is not all that bad of a start. Let's see if we can keep things going.
Ball 2.
As they say on King of the Palace, the head pin is the easiest pin to hit. For me, not so much.
Ball 3. Should be looking there. I'm looking there.
Yeah, shows I can't even look at the right thing. Never mind aiming for it. And a 9. So far, we're doing alright. We got a 9 in each frame for a total of 18. And we tied the triple in the last game with 270.
Frame 3, ball 1.
So far, so good. Can we end the series at this place with a bang?
Ball 2, favorable wood. I can't talk fast. Can it work?
Then again, you've watched these shows long enough, you know that I can't really talk in general. That actually wasn't too bad, just a little too full on the head pin.
Ball 3, very minor lob, we'll let it live.
As I've mentioned before, and it's worth repeating, pros have told me even acknowledging the line in casual play is being hard on myself. And got a 10 out of that mess.
Frame 4, ball 1.
So far, this game is still going quite well. All it needs now are marks to bolster things up. That does not help.
Ball 2.
This wouldn't be Watch Me Suck at Bowling if there wasn't at least one good gutter ball. Thought I'd show you an instant replay. There you go.
Ball 3, please do not be a 0 frame and join other places that are notorious for a 0 frame.
Your juicing rep is bad enough, but getting a 0 frame, that's gonna hurt both of our reputations. It's a stink frame of 3. The good news is, it's not a 0. It looks like, in terms of points, the gravy train has completely derailed. The 10 was a good thing, but then that 3. Yuck! We're at a 31. Can we recover from this?
Frame 5, ball 1. Saved myself from a little humiliation.
So much for a good game. However, there's still plenty of game left. Can we recover?
Ball 2.
I call this the Dennis Nuzzo effect, where you try too hard and you wind up doing even worse.
Ball 3.
Difference is, Dennis Nuzzo's bad games are pretty much almost my best ones. There we go, an 8 will definitely help.
Frame 6, ball 1.
That 8 was definitely a boost of confidence. Now let's see if we can keep it going.
Ball 2.
If there's a good thing about taking out only the 7 or the 10 is a spare is still very doable.
Ball 3.
Narrow leaves like this are difficult. Add in a really bad player, it's nearly impossible. And it's a 7. Those 2 frames were okay. I mean, we got a respectable 8 and 5, and the 7, well, that's kind of okay. Anyway, we are up to a 46, recovering from that 3.
Frame 7, ball 1. This might be a bad game.
Outside of the 3 box, the rest of them weren't all too bad, just need marks.
Ball 2.
Once again, the dreaded narrow leave, but there's some wood that can also help. No wood assist needed. Spare.
Frame 8, ball 1. El Stinko the bonus ball.
El Stinko making its first appearance in this game. What will the bonus be? El Stinko gives us the goose egg.
Ball 2.
So much for the spare being a help. However, it's still 10 points, which is still not bad. If only that were El Stinko.
Ball 3.
On the positive side, it's at least a 7, but that piece of wood is likely to make it even better. The wood was a help. 9. Those 2 frames weren't too bad. We got a spare in 7 and a 9 in 8. Unfortunately, the first ball was a goose egg, leaving us a 0 fill. Total is 65.
Frame 9, ball 1.
Looks like a bad game could at least turn into a halfway decent one.
Ball 2.
The 2 wobbly ones didn't fall, but then again, it could be a good thing that they didn't. It was a good thing they didn't fall. Helped get the spare.
Frame 10, ball 1. El Stinko the bonus ball. This game could be good after all.
We just need 5 points for a good game, but what will El Stinko give us? El Stinko gave us 5. That's an alright fill.
Ball 2.
Even if I zonk out, I still made good territory, and for my skill, it is actually pretty good.
Ball 3, 1 away again?
If I miss the standing pin, the 1 away thing, it'll make sense. And missed. Ends with a 9. Now you see what I mean by 1 away. An 89 for a total. Again, not bad. The juiced lanes kind of take away from it a little bit. Anyway, that is the end of the candlepin run here at Lanes and Games in the People's Republic of Cambridge. As we pan over just to show you this place one last time, also known as the Turnpike. For the month of April, we will still be here at Lanes and Games, but this time we are going to be upstairs at the Tenpin Alley, and we're going to play a month of Tenpin. How will that go? As we don't play this version of bowling all that often, it's a mystery. So, until then, this is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.